Right, I thought I'd just do a short video on something that I sort of knew existed but really didn't discover properly till just recently because I've never had a use for it, and that's what's it called? Quick actions. I've never really had much of a use for quick actions because I'm just used to doing everything the long way because I've been using Photoshop long before quick actions came in. But the other day I was playing around with some things and I was going through a whole lot of images that were pretty basic, and thought and came back to the quick actions and decided, this is going to speed up doing a lot of bits and pieces. So here we go. Right. I've just picked a random picture I grabbed from somewhere to use for this. Now, I'm going to make multiple copies of it here. Now, this is a copy of the background, but if you drag a photograph into Photoshop, you physically drag it in, and I can't remember the other instances, it comes into Photoshop as a smart object. You can tell because when you right click, you've got raster size up here, and whereas if you drag it in from another window, say over here, if you've got another picture open, you drag it in, normally it will be a raster sized image, and you can tell because raster size is grayed out and convert to smart object isn't. Now smart quick actions only work on what they call pixel layers, which is raster sized layers. So they won't work on any of your these layers or any smart objects. So this is a raster sized image, and if you go to properties down here, you'll see quick actions. It may be not expanded. Now there's a couple of quick ones here, like select subject, which is effectively the same as going select subject, which is why I haven't really used these, because that's that quick action I'm used to doing this way. But remove background, for instance, is effectively what you're doing is remove background, you're going select subject, mask, and if I turn these other layers off, well, actually what I might do is I'll bung a colour layer in here. Yeah, something not too, there we go. So there we've done the, but I'll turn this other layer on here. If I just hit this button here, remove background, this is a quick action. Wait a couple of seconds. Hey presto, it's done exactly the same thing. It may have done, actually it does, it looks like it's done a slightly better job on the here. Just there, if you notice when I turn that on and off, it's done quick action has done a slightly better job on the here. Now turn that one off, go to here, down underneath here there's view more. If you click that, you get this window pop up, which has got a whole bunch of things in here. I don't know, what should we pick from? Make image black and white. Oops. Alright, cancel that out. Make sure the image you want to work on is selected before you do anything. For some reason, I have no idea why, it creates a whole new image. Just delete it. Go to here, hit yes. Refresh. Apply. All done. And then you've got a few other options down here you can play with. Now, if I go up to this last image at the top, a few more. I've yet to figure out why it creates that empty layer, that empty new image. So forgive me for that. Turn the image on. Right, refresh. Try that again. There we go. If someone knows why that happens, let me know. But right, go back to here to, let's see, add a vignette. Now, if you see here, I can refine this in Camera Raw, which means it will open up the Camera Raw filter and I'll be able to go into the vignette section, which is in effects, and see, adjust the amount of vignette or the feather. Change it completely if I wanted to. So I could do something like that. Now down here somewhere I've got close that. I've got a background removed one down here. So I could, for instance, move that to the top. And so the vignette's not affecting her. Let's create a whole new one. Now, blur background. It's effectively doing the select what we've already done, which is select the subject and then blur the background, and it actually creates an entire new copy of the whole thing. And there's quite a few options in here, most of which I don't have a great use for as such. Mainly because I'm used to doing it normally. Because all these actions here, these quick actions here, you can also go direct to NeuroFilters from here. All these actions here you can do quite easily yourself manually. Some of them probably are a good advantage, like remove background, select subject you can do from up here, but remove background just speeds up the process. The other one that I noticed that could be useful and just a fast way of doing something is where is it? Smooth skin. I created a smart filter. You can go into your Neuro filters to tweak it, because effectively what it's done is it's created it's converted it to a smart object so that your filters can be adjusted, which means you can either click on this here and go straight into Neuro filters, or you can click on it over here. Like that will open up the Neuro filter window. I'll close that. If I double click that like that, we're in Neuro filters, and I can play with the settings as much as I like, just as if I'd gone straight into Neuro filters to start with. For instance, if I I'll just convert this to raster size and steal that one. I don't need it down there anymore. Bring that to the top. Effectively, that quick action is done the same as doing this. Identifies the face. Skin smoothing, turn it on. There you go. And then play with your heart's content. And I'm guessing ones like where are they all? Go back here. I would guess ones like, see, select background is again doing something you can easily do by select subject, invert, or select background, make black and white. So colorize old photo. There's a bunch of these that you can do from the Neuro filters. You know, ones like that. Okay, I have to download that one, because this is again using, I'm assuming that's just using a Neuro filter as well. So really all it is a way to speed up things. They're a little bit more advanced than normal actions you might create, but effectively you could create a lot of these yourself as actions. You know, ones like that are pretty simple to do, and technically you could create an action for yourself if you really wanted to, by going into actions, bring it up here to the top. I view the button mode because of the way I use my actions. But if I turn button mode off, you can go down here, create yourself a new action. Let's call it action 1 for now, because I'm going to delete it. We're now recording. Select subject. Invert selection. Are we inverse down here to, where is it, black and white. There, I've done the same thing as that quick action. All it's done is combined all that stuff into one thing. Oh, and then hit stop. What I should have really done, which you can do if you like, is convert that to a smart object before doing the rest of this. But you can create it yourself. So quick actions are useful. I think the most useful one for me is probably the remove background, just because it is slightly quicker than doing it myself. Because really, if you're going to do this yourself, you would go convert to smart object, select subject, invert. Oops, did it the wrong way around. Never mind. If I click on the mask and go Control I, basically, yeah. So that's pretty much a long-winded way to talk about quick actions. I can see them being useful. You notice that now, because I'm on a smart object, quick actions aren't visible compared to, say, where's one that they're all being converted to smart objects. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, you can't customize this quick list here, which is a bit of a disappointment. That would be really handy, because it would be quite good if you did a similar thing frequently, like convert background to black and white or something like that, to be able to choose what's in this list. But it's not too bad. So that's quick actions, and yeah, have fun with them, explore them, see how they can possibly speed up your workflow. If you're not familiar with the normal way of doing a lot of this stuff, like for instance remove background or whatever, they can be a nice fast way of doing it, especially if it's something you're doing all the time, and you're happy with the results. The other thing, because it creates it as a mask and all this sort of carrying, you can go through and fine tune the result if you want. So it would be very easy to go into any one of these and fiddle with the mask if it's not perfect. Because the way it creates it, you still have full control over it. So yeah.